just edit the name. But yeah, I am good to go now.
Yep, I see your screen. Let me just make sure my controls work.
Yeah, I was just checking.
I get everything set up, but I forget to test the controller. Go figure.
Oh yeah, I was gonna use Jellicent. And
1 second.
I forgot Tate and Life had killed 2 Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah, they killed Lapras and Ambipom. Rude. I'm creeping up on your 1 run. I'm about to have a whole box full of Pokemon that died.
We're getting to that point already.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I am at the 8th gym, but... and I just fought the last of the Hoenn gym leaders.
Man, I need the whole ass.
Carefully, of course.
It's just one of those cases where I have to reset all of these things. Hotkey where on God's Earth is my fast forward. Cool. Cool.
I also decided to stream from my living room today. I've been messing around with streaming from different places, so I'm actually on my couch with my recliner up right now.
Oh, I just realized something far more annoying potentially.
Fairy type.
About this one, not. It's paralyzed.
Oh. So it'll always be second no matter what.
Yeah, it might take even longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there'll be some turns where it can't do anything.
It just doesn't. Yeah.
Well, just let me know when you're all set to go.
Alright, I think everything's good to go. Yep. We're all set.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Destiny bombs. Oh.
That's scary. I've made the executive decision to train against Audinos.
Nice.
Because I'm not trying to lose anybody. Venomoth, you can learn Sludge Wave, right? Of course you can't.
I think I use Nose Pass for this gym, but not much else.
I have Sludge Bomb yet. Ooh, definitely teaching Jellicent Will-O-Wisp. Oh, that'll come in handy. Probably has it already. Okay.
Actually, I'll check the trainers for the gym after I get past this lineup because I need to get past here as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I think I'm going to teach Venomoth Venoshock, because it should be able to learn that.
As much as I want to try to get... No, let me not use my Master Ball. But as much as I want to as long as I want to kill this thing, I don't want to fuck around and find out and take a chance that paralysis doesn't activate. Although it looks like it's completely random.
Let's give you Sludge Wave and Surf.
Although if I lose the 1 and 4, then it's gonna feel awful.
That would suck. I was about to say, because there's also a chance that it just can't move every turn. And then you just run out of Pokeballs.
No, I'm pretty sure it gives it back to you. Yeah,
well, yeah, I know, but if you run out of them, then you, like, have to attack it. At least for the battle. and then they give it back to you at the
I
end.
can't run out. I can't run out though. It gives me back the Pokeball through.
Oh.
That's why this is such a good strategy to deal with it.
Well, then this is cheating. I didn't know that.
You let me do it the last time, so it's fair game.
I didn't know it automatically gave you a Pokeball back as soon as you threw it. I thought you at least had to run out of them for the battle, and then they came back at the end.
That was a thing at Gen 2. That's been a thing for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh, great. Paralyzed 3 turns in a row. Great.
Don't be a thief.
Oh, that's gonna be the biggest pain in the ass.
Don't be a thief.
I need to stay patient.
It's legitimately
As big of a time waste,
every single
big of a time loss this is, if I lose Porygon 2, that is
that's a huge loss.
That's a worse position just to get impatient. If I had Chrono, this would be as simple as use Dragon Dance, wait for a Destiny Bond to go away, and then one-shot it with a Dark move.
I can't believe I don't have the Shadow Ball to you yet.
Actually, you know what? I'm running some calcs. Because I want to see if Foul Play is enough to one-shot it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let's give a lucky egg to both of them.
Oh, it is a why not and not a Wob effect, so that's why I'm a bit more optimistic.
Yeah, the defenses aren't as high. Alright, Aldinos, here I come. Time to level grind. Again.
No, wait a second. If my calcs are right, I think Psyshock only does 21 to 25%. Meaning it can never kill me with Mirror Coat. So I can do that a few times and then hit it with Dry Attack.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Now let me get rid of the 0 special defense. Foul Play does a similar thing. But if I crit, I lose potentially. Psyshock is also, Dry Attack is also like pretty much guaranteed.
You know what I just realized?
But
I never used the EV trainer guys. I can definitely go level up against them.
Paralyzed. If that didn't paralyze, I potentially lost my P2 because Foul Play crit. But we lucked out. We lucked out. That was a dumb decision, but that is a huge time save.
Playing with fire with that one.
So I don't think it could be understated just how huge getting out of the battle that much quicker is.
Surf actually probably hits them harder right now because it's rainy.
Yeah. Oh, it's raining here too.
It actually does the same amount as Sludge Wave to them.
That's bizarre. Maybe it's because of the super effective boost, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, Sludge Wave base power is really high, so I mean, it makes sense.
True, base 90, but that's the same as Surf.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Sludge Wave is 95.
Recover? Of course you can learn Recover. I'm gonna go see if you already tried to learn Hex. So I'm pretty sure Jellicent
Wait,
gets
did
it
I get
before
any
this
common
level.
for the tower. Actually, I'm pretty sure I could just fly back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember if you had got somebody in the tower yet or not. If I'm remembering right, you just ran in and then ran back out. But I mean, you could always just check.
I'm gonna give Volcarona fly. Why can Garchomp learn fly?
You said what now?
Garchomp can learn fly.
That's terrifying.
It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. But wow.
I mean, that sounds so scary though. A dirt shark flying through the sky.
To be fair, it's been shown flying in the anime.
Yes, but
Because
terrifying.
it flies like a... Oh yeah. You are not safe. No matter where you go. Now, where on earth is it? Oh, right, I remember what I'm looking for. I remember what I'm looking for now.
Honestly, I could just level grind against the Audinos near Humalo. That sounds like the best option.
Where is this goddamn grotto?
Hidden.
How did I find it so quickly the last time?
Aren't the ones on that route, it's right next to the house, the first house. Like the first house when you go on the route. Right when you pass the breeder.
Found it. Found it. Is that a Charmander?
Got
It's a Charmander.
Charmander? Wow.
But I wonder if it's species.
Have you had a Charmander?
I think I did.
I mean, you could always check your Pokedex, but I don't think you had a Charmander. Oh wait, you did. Yeah, you got Charmander for your Kanto starter. I forgot about that.
Let me be absolutely sure, because if I run from this, I do not get a second shot. Actually, wait, I taught something to fly. What am I doing?
Also, if it's species lost, just kill it and get another one. Or
I was
another
gonna
encounter.
run. True, but if I didn't get it, then I lose it.
True.
So I just want to be absolutely sure. I have to go back to fight Norman at some point.
Yep.
I'll do that right before Skyla. Let's see, Fenrir, Jill... I did not get the Celestial Tower encounter.
Cool.
And yeah, I did get the Charmander already. 4 fire types dead. We have 2 fire types that are alive.
Sounds about right for this game. I had 2 fire types by the point you had. Just give them the chance, they'll try to kill them.
I am guaranteed for at least 3 more.
Yeah.
If I want.
Well, depending. You know, volcano ones are not always... Oh, I didn't. I forgot you didn't get them yet.
Because I didn't need them. Ah, this sucks. Having to kill my boy. You know, you get the win, Charmander. Alright, what's it gonna reset to?
A Pikachu.
Spin up.
That's worse. That's worse.
Isn't there a second hidden grotto in this route, now that I think about it? There is, right at the very end.
There's another hidden grotto on that route?
I think so.
I haven't used that one yet. I only found that one.
I think it's at the extreme opposite side of it.
Well, I'll
Actually, I don't think I even got my Route 7 encounter. Now that I think about it. Time to check, though.
I'll be keeping an eye on your stream so that I can see if there's another hidden grotto.
From what I've read, it's all the way at the end. I think it's after the chorus battle.
I was about to say, like, near Stark Mountain.
Yeah, Twist Mountain, I believe. Beyond the Route 6. Chargestone. No, it doesn't look like I got Route 7. The nice thing is, I haven't lost a Pokemon after Charles.
I suppose you have, Porygon 2 to wall everything in the game.
Yeah, that's very useful. That is... P2 has saved my ass. But yeah, I can go get an encounter if I really wanted to.
Well, I would say do
Unless
it.
I do want to.
Might as well take the encounters while you're here.
Free Leaf Stone. Hey, I found something in a Pokeball. It's a fungus. Who would have guessed? For real though, I actually was trying to hunt for this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually wanted fungus this time.
Nice. I mean, I will say Amoonguss was really helpful in my regular run. Amoonguss
Is Regenerator a hidden ability?
No, well, I don't think so. I mean, it can just come with it. I just caught one regular and it had it.
Effects for Regenerator.
Wait, Regenerator twice?
Regenerator is both normal and hidden by the looks of it, so I think Dream Ball should guarantee it.
Interesting. Hey, what's up, Tux?
One.
Come on, Audino, just faint. Stop being so bulky. Don't use Wish. Stop making wishes. I just made another wish.
Oh, this thing is Squishball. One, 2, 3, 9. I got it.
It's too bad all my fire types are dead now that I have the perfect fire type switch in.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I have water absorb mom, but I don't have it. Why did that bring me? I agree, Tux. Yeah, so we're just gonna switch you out now. Do you have a move to hit them with yet? Yes, I did. Shot already. Actually, thinking about it. Oh, well, you just took my tinted lens, so never mind what I was about to say. I was about to say, oh yeah, I can just bug buzz you because I have tinted lens, and then it turned it into simple.
Gotcha.
Tweety's trying to learn Giga Drain. I don't think I want you to have Giga Drain, though. Yeah, that doesn't help you like at all. I mean, I guess you could get health back, but that's what I have 77 hyper potions for.
This is gonna make 0 sense, but I'm naming my fungus train.
You said you may need your fungus what?
I named it Train.
Train?
Like a literal train.
Interesting. What's the reason
I don't know why. I don't know. I just figured it'd be funnier if I named it something that makes zero sense. The reason is there is no reason.
Fair enough. Guess Mienfoo just killed itself.
I don't need to go to the top of the tower, right?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's just like an item up there.
Then I'm not gonna bother with it.
I'm just gonna catch your encounter and go.
Yep, speaking of encounters, what do we got? Species clause, thank you.
What was it? Death Flux?
Jingling. Jingling, which is species.
Mm-hmm.
Which I am personally for. I am all for this. And the encounter is... Is this also species? No. Algium. Alright, Algium, what ability you got?
Be gone, Audino.
Not even gonna lie, analytic Algium could be amazing.
I love Analytic Behem. I used to use it all the time. It's one of my favorite Trick Room setters.
Well, about to find out if it has it naturally. Which it doesn't, so I'm gonna have to use a Dream Ball to get it.
I could go inside of the cave and catch an encounter.
And I got the Algium.
Chasm Cave. Nicey, nicey.
I know what I'm gonna name this thing. Future! Future!
At home because I took off for a doctor's appointment. Oh, you had to reschedule it? That sucks. Yeah, that's really annoying. Doing a bit of laundry and grind and bang. Smart, smart. I've so far been playing a lot of Monster Hunter today.
Trainer changes.
Amazing.
What do we got for Skylar?
Never mind, I just realized my Jellicent has damp.
Cool.
He would have came in real handy against that Rug and Roller guy.
Yeah?
He wants him to do nothing but blow up his Pokemon. Like a jerk.
Wait, don't I have a Rapid Spinner, now that I think about it?
Do you?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Or am I able to just kill the Storm in one go? Because that would also be appealing.
Don't forget about Sturdy.
Yep. Five, six, cool. Alice Pass should be really good into Skyla.
Yes. I used Probo Pass into where it like literally annihilated her.
Yep, Boom gets the free generator, that's good. Nope, Dream Ball didn't do anything. Still synchronized. Synchronized.
I think Dream Ball might only give a chance, because I tried to do that for Venomoth's hidden ability and I still got 10 to wins, which is good, but...
Shadow Tag. Shadow Tag. Oh boy.
Wait, the LGM has Shadow Tag?
No, the Why Not has Shadow Tag.
Oh.
Could you imagine though?
Shadow Tag LGM would be pretty crazy.
Alright.
Don't you simple bit jerk. Actually, it doesn't matter. My ability's damp. It's not helping. Alright. Just trying to level grind my team up so that it'll be at, well, my new Pokemon up so that they'll be at the same level as my other 4. Before I take on Team Plasma and the 8th gym, honestly, I haven't fought him yet. Had to fight Tate and Liza first, and they killed my Lapras and my Ambipom.
Wait, LGM gets Nasty Blood?
Huh?
LGM gets Nasty Blood and Psycho Boost in this game?
It gets Nasty Plot in the regular games, but Psycho Boost is different.
Extremely.
Psycho Boost honestly makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah.
Probably should get it in the regular games. Pretty sure the only mon in the regular game that gets it is Deoxys, who is also from space.
It is. It is, so because it's its signature move.
Yeah. But you know, since LGM and Behemoth are from space too, it'd make perfect sense if they got it also.
LGM also gets Moonblast? The hell?
Well, he does not get that in the regular game. He definitely.
It also gets Recover, Trick Room, Pain Split.
Yeah, all of that he gets.
Oh, Stored Power, Psybeam, Uproar, Trick, Destiny Bond, Recover at level 58. You know
all of those are normal. All of those are actually normal moves for Behemoth. He actually gets like really good moves in the games. He's just not popular. But he has a very
also
good
now
move
get Behemoth also now gets Stride Attack, Dazzling Gleam, Mystic Fire, Power Gem, Bug Buzz, and Work Up.
Okay, he doesn't get any of those, so those are good.
Extremely. I think it's a much better catch than I originally thought it would be. But do I have a Rapid Spin? That is the question.
Doesn't Nosepass get Rapid Spin?
If my memory serves correct.
You could always check in the PWT.
Full Hardened Block Explosion. That could be good later if I need to sack it for something.
What explosion?
Yep. I'm not against it. Because from what I've heard, but this is like Nosepass's only gym where it's good and then it falls off hard.
Yeah. I literally used it for Skylar and then
I believe they should
died immediately after it.
Rise, gravity, or discharge my gun. It doesn't look like it does.
That's weird. Maybe it's an egg move. Cause I could swear that Nosepass gets rapid.
Does Probopass get it? Redux. Crawdon doesn't get it either. Huh.
No, you cannot get Destiny Bond. You actually have to live. I mean, I have other good water types to use, but it's a Jellicent. Like, I want to use it.
I've got a crazy idea. Not sure if it's worth it, though. When did I get a stuff? Oh yeah, I got it really early. That could be helpful later.
What was it? A Staryu?
Stunky.
Stunky. Yeah, Stunky is good in this game, too. A Blossom? Weird. I'm not letting my Jellicent fight that. But Venomoth can.
That's annoying. I don't really have that much good into flying that also can deal with the life score.
I wholeheartedly agree, Tux. I love Venomoth. It's probably one of my favorite bug types.
Okay, it's a flying gem. Do you have sturdy? Yes, you do.
Finally, taking it down to half in one hit.
Huh, I swore I had a steel type. Apparently I don't. Got a lot of dark types though.
Oh, that's scary. And also really cool.
What's up?
Actually could have manipulated to get a Mammothwine.
Oh, you could've?
Yeah, because I already have a Blossom that I caught in
Nice.
Landorus's little garden thing.
I think I benched Garchomp for this battle.
What, for Skyla?
Yep. And I'm gonna bring Superman 64 for the Togekiss.
I forgot you had a mon named Superman 64. Garbodor. Such a good name.
Okay, time to head back to PWT because I need to go reteach. I need to go reteach Discharge. Wait, I still have it. I think.
We all try to forget that game existed, Tux. That game is a blight on human creation.
If you need a word to move, come grab me. All right, skill. Give it 1 second.
It's like, is this really necessary, ma'am? They sell them right up the street. Can't you just go buy one?
You wanna go by 5? Why not? Speaking of why not,
Still considering using yours?
oh yes I am. But I don't think I have any space on my. Actually, wait, Volcarona. Bringing Volcarona here is a death sentence.
Yeah. They destroyed my favorite Superman cartoon. They really did. There was no reason that game was as bad as it was. It really didn't have to be that bad. Like, even for the time period, like, that game they made was terrible. You know, it's just like, guys, why? Why would you make this? Of all the things you could have made, why this? Playing a level of that should be people's punishment for not taking 3 purple throws. Actually, though, that sounds so cursed, though. You know, make them play Superman 64. Damn it, Mammoth Swan, leave me alone. Oh, Will-O-Wisp Hex. That way, if you try to hit me back, you won't hurt me.
Honestly, I do think I use why not
Against Skyla?
and try. Yep, and try to lock it into something.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a good plan to me.
Or I could just lead E2 and just be ready to deal with it. Or just be ready to constantly hit it with discharge. I think that might be the better plan, to be honest. Because what happens after might be a bit sketchy.
Yeah. Always got a plan for the sketchy eventualities.
Yep. Actually, I think I figured out another team member that might be decent here. Herdier.
Oh. I mean, Herdier works too.
I don't even have a Pikachu.
Nobody has a Pikachu. Nobody wants to have a Pikachu. Unless they have a light ball.
Or Thunderstone.
Or a Thunderstone.
Herdier gets play rough? Has it always got that?
Yes. Since they put Play Rough in, Stoutland does get Play Rough.
It gets all the thing moves. Crunch. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my next pick.
Solid pick, honestly. Nice work critting that Cranidos, Tweety. I don't like this, so I'm gonna switch.
Okay, yeah. Kangaskhan's gonna be a pain in the ass to train against. So I think I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
Stockpile, huh?
Should be remembered, yes sir. Cortana. Last resort, conversion. Conversion 2. Thundershock, Swift. Confusion, charge me, Wonder.
Yeah, Pikachu's not amazing. I mean, it's usable thanks to the light bulb, but it's not, like, good by any means.
I've got an idea. I'm going to use Trick and get rid of this thing's red card.
Ooh. I wonder if it lets you keep it.
No. I think you get your move back at the end of the battle.
No Aqua Jet meat, bro. That hurt and crit me. Rude.
Mm. Okay, I think I have my plan for this gym. It just might take a bit to get everything.
Mm-hmm.
Walk on recover could be a good move if I need to spam turns. But for move syndrome.
I definitely could have left Venom off that cross poison. That wouldn't have hurt at all. A Lily. Not gonna lie, considering this is black and white, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Jellicent might carry.
Maybe. Nose pass. Yeah, I know what my plan is for this game. I just need to train everything up real quick. But I think I can box Cortana for a bit to train up my team in Driftvale.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know I'm not bringing Volcarona to this battle.
Yeah, you don't want to risk it in case anything goes wrong.
I just realized my Herdier is careful. That is a giant bullet dodged. Because of its comb, that would have been a huge issue.
Borderline unusable. Borderline. Oh well, I might as well fight whatever this is. That's what I'm talking about, Jellicent. 2-hit KO. Ooh.
What's up?
I'm getting rid of Surf. I'm not getting rid of Surf. I want to get rid of Surf, but I can't. Jellicent is learning Water Spout.
Oh.
Which is very good.
good.
I might have to say goodbye to Sludge Wave.
I'll get everyone up to level 50 and then leave the area. And then go try to train up against that one guy. Pain split.
Alright, let's see what encounter I get inside of this cave. I forgot I had to talk to them first. Well, I guess I'm getting Dust Cloud. What does Dust Cloud give me? Boo!
What did it give
Soul
you?
Rock.
Ooh. I now have a stout.
Okay,
With a
has
thunder.
Solar Beam.
Actually, wait, don't I have to go level it up in Sharks Don't Care or some shit like that?
Yeah, to get it to evolve in a Probo Pass. Got tickled. You know, Soul Rock, you're not what I wanted, but I will take you. Because I know for a fact that you learned fire moves.
That's good.
Of course. So far, it's shown me Solar Beam and Iron Head.
That's good.
I should call him Bad Guy. Actually, that's not a bad name. I think I will. Soul Bad Guy. You want to stay on the Ultra Ball now? You're on a timer. Because I burned you, you know? That feeling of slowly dying that you're having right now. You should probably just stay in the Pokeball, buddy.
And it's a dung sparse that I found on this route.
Yuck.
I might encounter, but I found them. And another dung sparse.
And as suggested by Tux, the name will be Bad Guy. Soul Rock Bad Guy.
1500, 1400.
Naturally, I immediately get into another name with another Soul Rock.
Okay. Yep. There's an auto now, I have to not know it's not.
Oh yeah, they already have Fuller Blades. Cool.
Nice. You can find your Mega in the shaking grass.
Yeah, I told you that, remember? I wanted to get it on that one route, and instead I got a Dunsparce. Actually, that might be the same route.
I got a Yanma from that route.
Yep. I was very sad that I did not.
Dust 2 is now evolving. Congratulations, we now have Dust 2 as a purple pass.
Just want to see what other Pokemon are in here. I could have got a Sneasel. Stupid Soul Rock.
Yeah, you're in the chasm, right?
Yeah.
It's there
I thought
normally.
they weren't. I know, but I thought they weren't until like the middle part. I didn't know they were in the cave part too.
Yep.
Luckily, the middle part, going by our rules, should count as another encounter.
I think so.
Considering the part outside of it is like...
Considering we consider reversal mount as 2 encounters. Sorry, game, I'd say.
And yeah, the part out here is like Route 22. So it's the inside part It's the outdoor part of the giant chasm.
You know what, Begum? But at the moment, I need to go heal.
Let me hyper potion my Jellicent, and then I'm gonna switch Venomoth to the front so it can get to level 60. And we'll take on this Ace Trainer.
You and Ace Trainer, man.
Hey, she's standing in my way. I had to fight her.
Just be careful.
Yeah, I don't like this music. Ace Trainer Luca. Of course she let off with a Crobat. So much for Venomoth.
Tragic.
I mean, to be fair, my Venomoth does know Psychic, and it also has Tinted Lens, so I could probably bug
But if you get hit by a bird, Brave Bird,
yeah, I'm not risking the Brave Bird. Go Metagross. Completely wall this Crobat. Oh, he did Nasty Plot. I probably could have killed him. Because I was going to Quiver Dance. Oh,
because if there's one thing I learned, from your run, do not go to the next route until I'm at a very comfortable level to train.
Yes. Because they will kill you if you're not ready.
I'm gonna try to get to level 50 before I rotate, and by then I'll put P2 back in.
Mario.
I do think the... what is it? The Kangaskhan trainer could be a bit annoying at first, so I think I will need an EXP share for that.
Okay, that's perfect. I can switch to Venomoth on that, I think.
Can't spoil them. Yeah, level 49 close to the top 5, not going back to the center, just from one.
He did Muddy Water and Mist. Perfect.
Nah.
Why do you have that?
I what? Oh no.
Okay, it only did half. Alright, Venomoth. +1, you should one-shot this.
That does mean you're at risk to a crit.
It does. Luckily, Venomoth one-shot it.
That's good.
Oh, Eleveny. You can get Bug Buzz too. I should definitely one-shot you. Like, without question.
Almost definitely. Thank God for Ice Train. And wow, we really just went up 2 levels.
Ooh, the temptation is real.
The temptation for...
Quiver Dance Baton Pass. Quiver Dance Baton Pass. The temptation is so strong. Do you know who I would be baton passing to 90% of the time?
Venusaur.
Venusaur. Because it's already broken. But no, too much setup. And that just opens Venusaur up to get switched into a physical move that might kill it.
Yep.
So I will pass on that for now. Heal Venomoth up. Like this hiker dude. Are you a dangerous trainer? I am dangerous. Especially to your Grovyle. I would set up on this, but these are known to carry like aerial ace and shit, so I'm just gonna kill it.
Yeah. Why is Stoutland's move pool so good?
It's a good question.
Like, I have 4 move syndrome at the moment.
Yeah, he definitely suffers from that in like the regular games too, because he gets all those moves that you have on him in regular games. All the elemental bites and play rough. Ow.
Thank you, Flame Body, for doing your thing.
Alright, Venom.
Ah, great.
59. Chansey.
Thank you
Oh,
for
no.
missing this thing.
Our Lady, and whatever will I do? So scary. Don't hurt me with your ladybug.
Something in my head is saying I need to EXP share what is it? My Purple Pass. I don't know why, something in my head is saying it's not gonna do well versus the healing.
Did you not EV train this run? Oh yeah, you
No.
didn't. You just got there. I wasn't even thinking about that.
My mons are pretty good even without it.
Ah! I got to the hidden grotto. Oh, please be something good.
Wait, which route are you on?
Or 22. The one near the giant chasm. Fuck.
What'd you get?
A Dully Bird.
Ooh. Hey man, that could be useful.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure they buffed his move pool and stuff. An extra Pokemon is better than no Pokemon, I guess.
You could always sack it if you need to.
Mm-hmm. I have to go through a lot of good mons for me to, you know, decide to use this. Does have Air Slash, which he definitely does not get in the regular game.
Holy, that's a lot of recoil.
I think it's pretty funny that the Santa Claus bird has insomnia.
Oh,
he has spikes. Okay. Okay, Dully Bird, I see you.
Okay, I'm gonna give Stoutland strength.
Okay. Alright, Delibird, you have made your point. You are a valuable catch.
Yes,
it just nasty plotted. So far it's used Air Slash, Spikes, and Nasty Plot.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's looking like a little bit of a threat.
Just a little.
And it gets Rapid Spin. Interesting.
What the fuck?
Very good anti-Skyla Pokemon, actually.
Yeah.
Get an ice move on it and then just, like, set up your own spikes and then spin hers away.
In theory, I think I might be able to go into the dealings pretty well. Just need to make how much is strength doing? all of your health. Cool.
I should probably switch. Venusaur I can't put it to sleep anyway, and it's at +4 right now.
Jeez.
It's showing 0 signs of actually being captured. Like the Pokeball isn't even rolling.
Oh. Ew.
Oh, there's a roll. 1.
And I just got a reversal.
See, I want to switch, but it's also throwing out spikes.
Yeah, that's not good. I didn't
And
do
then
anything.
also boosting its special attack. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on, Delibird. You proved your point.
It's playing like that, isn't it?
It is. It's being a jerk.
Goodbye, Chansey. Ooh.
1,
Ooh.
2, 3. Gotcha.
That could be
Delibird
interesting.
was caught.
Because my nose pass just like gravity.
I shall name you Mrs. Claus. Because the female
And something I
Delibird.
learned recently is gravity also increases your accuracy.
Yes, yeah, it does that. That's why in Gen 4 VGC, Gravity Dusknoir was like the play. So you get like dynamic punches. Alright, just for fun, let's see what I could have gotten instead of a Delibird. Well, I'm glad it wasn't a Surskit, so I'll take the Delibird. You know, that one counter Masquerain was pretty obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh, and a Moongus.
That species, or did you already get an encounter for that group?
Oh, already, the Venomoth was my encounter for this route.
Volcaronicum on Light Spleen, apparently.
I have to switch you back to the back, Venusaur.
Oh, right, I forgot that. Yeah, I forgot that Garbodor gets Giga Drain for some stupid reason.
The trash is stealing your soul.
Yeah,
Superman 64 is stealing your soul.
quite literally.
That is so much. This Venomoth probably also has Tinted Lens.
Maybe.
Well, it bug buzzed me and did half my health. And I'm 3 levels higher
Oh,
than
damn.
it.
Oh, damn.
So, Tinted Lens is the only way that makes sense.
Wouldn't that go from -4 to -2?
I don't know.
Or does it always go down to neutral?
We'll figure out what item that is sitting behind this breeder. Why do things gotta pop off on your day off? You know, I don't know. That's the worst feeling, but it's definitely a thing. It's like you take the day off and then everybody wants to fall into like a hole or something. And then they call you and ask you to pull them out. I actually didn't even realize there was a breeder here.
Oh.
It's like right next to the entrance to the route. But you have to like go all the way around and do a strength to release
Gotcha.
them. Okay. He has a Dunsparce. That's something, I guess. I think they give decent experience.
I think.
I quiver danced and he agility.
Fenrir gets psychic pains?
Yep. All of them.
Jeez.
The coverage is so real.
Yeah, normal types are a lot better than I gave them credit for. Some of them, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how good Stoutland is.
Don't glare me. Rude. Just because I was still faster than you. I did 3 quiver dances and he did 3 agilities and then he glared me.
Nice.
How does Dunsparce get Dragon Rush?
Who knows?
It's not a dragon. A Milotic. Ooh.
Okay, we're getting really close to Stoutland one-shotting this Grotto.
Mm-hmm.
Which, once that happens, we'll be in a good spot.
Oh, you...
Did something happen?
It did haze.
Ooh.
So, there goes my quiver dances that I worked so hard to set up on the Dunsparce. I'm gonna set up another one. Since you want to be rude. And before crit. Breaking swipe on a Milotic. Why?
Why not?
Milotic's physical attack is trash.
But why not?
He also has Dragon Pulse on this Milotic.
Why not have even more redundancy?
It's like really bad redundancy. It's like redundant and it's not doing anything. Alright, do you have a Blissey, sir? Because if you have a Blissey, I'm about to start level grinding on you. You do! Well, let me just heal my Venomoth so that this Blissey doesn't kill it.
Okay, my Stoutland should be good to go on 1 level.
Note to self, be careful, this Blissey has counter.
Oh.
I definitely tried to counter my Venomoth.
I think that was the one. I think that was the one that took your shit.
Yeah, no, that happened to me before. That was a different person's Blissey. I guess this guy just wanted to be a jerk too. It's like spamming counter right now. Even though I have all special attacks, so I'm just setting up quiver dances. Yeah, your counters don't scare me, Blissey. Please leave.
And Fenrir is at level 50. Cool.
Blissey is quite annoying.
Is it now?
I mean, you fought it in competitive battles, you tell me.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Pokemon is extremely annoying when played correctly. Not spamming counters against a Venomoth, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's an item across this little lake right here, and I need to know what it is. Or I need to fight something in the water.
Well, the waste of a hyper potion, but oh well.
First skip. A heat rock. It's actually not bad. Did I tell you when you fight the people who use the weather teams in the Pokemon League, one of them has a Fire Gem boosted Darmanitan in the sun using Flare Blitz?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I know. It was the most obnoxious shit I've ever seen in my life.
Dude.
I was like, wow, you really just hate everyone to do something like that.
Okay. I think this might be a better situation than what I thought it would be for Rebel Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Cloud 9.
They did buff his attack stats, Probopass, this version. So he actually has some, you know, attacking usability.
Of course it's a thing. Discharge, thank you.
Grinding time.
A move that is significantly better than Charge Beam.
Is it Thunderbolt?
Discharge.
Oh, well, yeah, that works too.
Okay, time to go heal. So I'll do that, and then I'll get no, not Garchomp. Garboder up another level. And then I'll see what tutor moves they can learn. And I'm gonna head to the Stolzen and not look back. Because I'm gonna bench my flyer for a bit. But after this gym, I'm going to put them back in. Because Volcarona and Garchomp do not match up well to Skylar.
Mm-hmm.
Power Gem is one-shotting both the Deerling and the Grottle. It's just as Blissey, it's gonna take forever and a half.
+4, let me get +5 just to be sure. And then I'm gonna heal and try to one-shot the Milotic and Blissey.
Got 9 on set point. Why am I afraid of a jump kick that does 20 damage? That's really good to know now.
It's too strong.
But if Cloud9 beats FaZe, that's gonna be a huge upset. Well, maybe not huge, but FaZe is #1 seed for this.
Mm-hmm. Alright, good job, Venomoth. Not a one-shot my load. Hopefully.
I either overestimated the offenses of Gearlane or underestimated my both. Maybe a combination of both.
Can't tell if I actually one-shot my loaded because I got a crit. Well, does it one-shot Blissey? Because if it does, then I know for a fact it one-shot my loaded. Nope,
got a side bomb down. Nope. Someone coming up connector. Where are they coming from? They're coming from T-side. Did they do it? They did it. They actually did it. FaZe is out. FaZe is out of the bracket.
Oh, wow.
Which, to be fair, it wasn't a big upset. It's Cloud9's the third ranked team, but still. Still very impressive.
Yeah,
nonetheless.
Good job on them. Oh, it's a CSGO tournament that Orgar was watching. I am the 9 Clouds.
Yep.
Why do you have Air Slash now?
Oh my god.
All the times I've fought this Dunsparce so far, I've never used Air Slash. Why do you have it now?
Just annoying.
This game's rude. Let me heal that paralysis, because that's going to be annoying as hell. It's trying to
You see, that's the secret. It always has been rude. No! FaZe clan! FaZe, like FaZe clan! FaZe clan versus Cloud9, 2 orgs.
Hi, puppy. You taking a nap? You look tired. It's very hard for me to play with you sleeping on my finger while I'm trying to play, though.
Not for me though, I'm in for Navi anyways.
Huh?
Oh, nothing, just... Team I'm rooting for is perfect for this, even though they don't play until tomorrow. Because normally it ends up, at least this season, it's always been FaZe versus Navi in most of the finals. And now, it's not happening.
That is
Which is really very interesting.
Yeah, that's huge, because it's always huge when, like, one of the people who always ends up in the grand finals is actually out earlier.
Yep.
It's always really big. Well, now I know at +6 I one-shot them, I loaded. What about Blissey?
Oh yeah, yesterday the dumbest thing happened.
What's that?
Okay, so some dude DDoSed one of the players during in-pro play, so it took like forever and a half to actually finish the damn thing.
That's annoying.
What's funny is, it looked like they were trying to help the other team, but it ruined their momentum, so it just seemed like it hurt the other team.
Oh, so the other team just kind of fell apart after.
Yeah, it was a really close set, and then the game was stopped for like 1 to 2 hours.
Oh, and
And
then they came back and
Avi
they
is
just
very
like
used to
stomped
dealing with
him.
situations. It's like basically the way to put it is one team is very used, an experienced team used to dealing with situations like this, and the other isn't.
Yeah, Tux. DDoS is when you I'm pretty sure it's like you
Direct
lock.
denial of service.
What'd you say?
Hey, DDoS stands for direct denial of service.
Yeah.
There's another variation that called DOS, which is the exact same thing. Basically, in the case of what happened here, they were using bots to spam the server to lag out a specific person.
It's crazy when they do that, and then they come back and the team he was trying to help win loses momentum and they get stomped.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
That's pretty funny, actually. Alright, give me 1 second or I gotta use the restroom.
Alright.
And I will be right back, everyone.
Alright, so this would be on my way back. Yep. Only 60 should be my top for this champ. Yeah, 60 is gonna be what I'm going to. I'm at the bathroom real quick as well. 1 second. Hello. Hello. It seems like I'm the first one back. Come back.
Alright, did you want to do a countdown or just go?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm all set.
3, 2, 1, go.
The grinding continues. Sorry about that. The puppy, when I came back from the bathroom, the puppy was like next to the back door saying that he wanted to go to the bathroom too.
Don't worry about it. Alright, once I get voted to level 50, which should be this battle, I will be good to swap to Miss Dalton.
Nice.
And I can train there.
You know why it's so toxic that this Dunsparce has Air Slash? Because I know
Why?
for a fact that they gave these hoes Serene Grace. So he has Glare and Air Slash with Serene Grace. So toxic.
Oh, that is really gonna suck.
I know, right? Such a fun breeder to train against.
Hard scale.
A load of barnacles.
Okay, got that. Got 21 hyper potions. You never know when you may need more.
True. Back up, puppy. Back up, puppy. Thank you. Good boy. He just wants to play some. Tug of war. I can do that while I'm streaming from here.
Okay, give me the thunder thing for this gym. Dust Cube. What can Dust Cube on the movie learner? Explosion. Maybe later. Not much.
Silly puppy.
Ah, yes, the move tutor. Wait, why is it coming to mind that it gets iron? Yes, it does! That one gets Iron Head. At this point, what does it not get?
Everything. It literally gets everything.
Does it get low kick?
It's gonna have
Yeah.
Drain Punch.
I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. I could teach Gunk Shots, but I'm pretty sure it's like Stone Edge or the accuracy is horrible.
For Rock Slide?
No, Gunk Shot.
Oh, yeah. I think that is the case. Alright, puppy, come on.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing to me? You want me to play fetch now?
Okay, I'll go teach it Iron Head after this gym. Because you never know when you're gonna run into a fairy type.
True.
Time to get my Porygon 2 back out.
I'm multitasking.
That sounds like pain.
A little bit. But it's better than him just climbing into the laptop and destroying
True.
everything.
Very true.
I'd much rather just hold on to this toy with one hand and play with the other than that.
Okay, turning my speed up back on as I'm about to restart training. And turning it off again so I can menu properly. What do I need to train up first?
You had enough? Yeah, if you're looking at my stream, you can see he's just like waving the toy in my face when I'm not holding it. Yes, I see the toy severs. Very cute.
Very energetic puppy by the looks of it.
Yeah, he is. He was napping before he went outside. I wish he'd go back to sleep for now. But hey, you knew he was energetic, as much as I have to call his name when I'm streaming in the room.
Yep.
Just getting into everything.
Okay, these ones also have a chance, so I think I'm going to need to teach it Psyshock and just go back for Trick before the battle starts. before the gym leader anyway.
We're playing tug of war right now.
How's that going?
He's currently on stream because I pulled the toy up into the camera. I just let go. He had enough. Now he wants me to throw it. And he's back. Silly puppy. What are you doing? What the dog doing? I threw your toy over there. You're supposed to fetch it. He just sat next to me. He must be tired. Finally.
Okay.
Oh, you froze the Chimeco?
Yep.
Nice.
I have a feeling it's going to be faster if I can get everything up by itself, but the Kangaskhan is going to be a problem. But
yes. Kangaskhan's always really obnoxious. From him, at least.
Ah, double edge. Fantastic.
Can you stop being a jerk and let me set up Dunsparce? Jeez. Stupid Serene Grace.
Okay, so P2 is almost to level 60. I have a feeling this might turn into a Dusknoir situation, where I'm gonna have to use it to wall everything. Just be able to train.
Hey, it's not a bad strategy.
Yeah. Which once it gets to level 60, I'm going to... This thing is outraged.
Put it back. No. Severus.
Oh,
I said.
Oh.
It's grabbing my husband's boots.
Okay. When did you two get nasty plot?
Always.
Well, I'm saving that for the gym.
Don't air slash me, bro.
Which means my trick strategy might work even more.
Yeah, you trick a item onto it and lock it into Stealth Rock or something, and then you just set up nasty plots and sweep.
Yep. But I'm gonna need my UV light. Alright, which one of you has my UV light? I got Bobater dogs.
Alright, Venomoth is ready to sweep him again. You know, Venomoth, the crit is not necessary on that Dunsparce, but I get it. Not without a pure hatred.
Okay, the good news is that the Kangaskhan doesn't really threaten my Zetland.
Good.
Giga Impact? No. Tempting as that may be.
Spliffy has done nothing but try to counter Venomoth.
Wow.
It doesn't have any physical moves.
Actually, I think I have a way I can save items. Or at least save a trip to the Pokemon Center.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give Stoutland Workup instead of Thunder Thing for now.
Smart idea. Set up and sweep them.
My goal at the moment is only to just use one, see if that's enough to port
Mm-hmm.
the into a situation where Ice Strength can scale.
Why don't you give it return?
I don't have it.
Oh. There was some lady early on that I talked to that gave it to me, but I don't remember who she is.
Fenrir is level 55. The biggest problem I could see would be for Glaceon.
I did
Glaceon,
immediate bug buzz on the Dunsparce this time instead of setting up Quiver Dance to see how much it would do. And my Venomoth critted again. My Venomoth does not like that Dunsparce.
oh, I forgot to set up a workout. Oh well. Double did my job anyway. Speaking of Double Edge. Nah. Although I'm pretty sure the recoil is significantly less than from Takedown.
Yeah,
For
they
Double Edge.
changed all the recoil for this game. So that the recoil moves are more useful.
I think I may try Double Edge later.
Well, all of them except for High Jump Kick still lose half health for that if it misses.
Yeah, High Jump Kick, I think that will always have lowered accuracy. No, sorry, the high penalty.
Mm-hmm.
I could have been
They
punished
did.
for crit, it wasn't. That's
They
a
did
wake-up
boost
call.
the base total, the base power of it, though. It's like 140 in this game, which is crazy. Reckless Blaziken was doing work in my other playthrough, the one that I finished. Reckless Blaziken was going crazy with High Jump Kick and Flare Blitz.
That's good. I think I'm gonna go back for Double Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I'm gonna have to leech strength. But I think it'll be worth it overall. Means I'm going back to normal speed for that. Ah yes, the move's a leader, thank you very much.
Alright, one more level and Venomoth is caught up.
Nice.
Venomoth decided not to crit the Dunsparce this time, but it looks like red health. I'm pretty sure that was a roll.
Gotcha. And speeding back up since I got everything that I need.
Never mind, it just saved the crit from my loading.
Okay, so I only have to battle Norman before Skylar, right? Not Juan?
Yeah, no, Juan is after. Juan is before whoever the next gym leader is, I forgot.
Drayden.
Yeah, Juan is before Drayden. No, wait. Norman was supposed to be before Clay.
No,
Yeah,
that was Flannery.
Juan is before Skylar.
I thought it was Flannery. And then Winona, then the twins.
Because Flannery was in Nimbasa, right?
Yeah, Flannery and then Bus.
So she's supposed to... Yeah, because Roxanne was in the same city as the first gym leader. So yeah, Flannery was supposed to be before Eliza.
The way we did that, I'm pretty sure the first gym was No One, and the second gym was Rox. Third gym was Brawly, fourth
Yes,
was
yes, we did do it like that. I think. We'll just go with that. That makes more sense.
Because if we didn't, then I'm hightailing it back to Norman.
I don't know. I would have to watch back to like the first episode, and I don't feel like it. So we'll just go with that.
You know what? Fair enough. And one double edge, one shots the Kangaskhan after a workout. Cool. Which means all I have to do is just set up one on the Chimeco.
Actually, who has my expert belt? That would be really good on Venomoth. None of y'all. Must be in the box. Or I just need to sort my item bag again.
Maybe.
Do that first. Yep, there it is. Alright, expert belt goes to Venomoth. Now it does super effective damage on not very effective hits, and it does double times super effective damage on super effective hits.
That's good.
Gotta love tinted lens.
Yep.
Now I just need to get Jellicent to level 70. And I feel like that's going to be a little harder against this guy.
Actually, I'm gonna go grab everything to level 55 just to be sure, because I think Scotland is the only other one who could have done that easily. I'd rather take a few minutes for a time loss than take 10 because I lost something. Which means my P2 can just sit pretty in the box for a bit. And time to head back to Driftveil for the millionth time. Where is Super Repels? Right there. Hello, Breeder. We need to talk.
Poor Driftveil breeder. Constantly getting beat up by us. She's like, maybe today's the day I'll win this Pokemon battle. Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely not. Leave the boot alone, Severus. Stop.
He still after the boot?
Yes. He's a sneaky little jerk. Told him to leave it alone, and he waited until I was looking away to grab it again.
Actually, I think I can go to the Kangaskhan train at level 55.
That's what I was doing. Leave the boot alone, Severus.
Especially if I start to hit the Blissey.
He bought me another toy.
Hmm.
It'll keep you occupied. And you'll leave the boots alone.
Oh yeah, I think I'm one level away from getting a really good move. Although probably not for this skin. Although we'll see if it actually plays out like well.
Actually, I should get the other one. Water spout. That's a good idea. Pretty sure I had one. Hi, puppy. You didn't bring a toy. You're just sitting in my face. You're on camera. Oh, God. Oh, puppy, I love you too. I love you
Yes,
too,
I
puppy.
was right about that. My Glaceon now knows their power.
Nice. He like walked up and started licking my face.
Alright, Darwin is now level 54. Okay, yeah, I'll go the extra mile to get one more level.
Hi,
Or
puppy.
at the very least, it should end it
It's not
before
an
the
invitation.
time.
My real life Pokemon. Severus, go. Use lick.
It's not very
Oh,
effective, man.
not on me. Ugh.
Darwin is now level 55, cool.
I love you, puppy. What are you doing, Severus? What is the dog doing? Like a headbutting my hand.
Okay, I'm teaching Probopass Earthquake to hopefully one-shot the Chansey. That is not who I wanted to go into, but okay.
I'm being attacked by a puppy. He's just he like ran up and shoved his nose into like where my finger was connecting to the controller, and then just sat there with his ears back. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Everything.
Like literally just doesn't know what the hell's happening. Are you having fun, puppy? Is this everything you wished for? You were just sitting here headbutting my hand while I hold it still.
And yes, the Earthquake strat should work for Promo Pass
Hi, puppy.
to give it a chance to. One shot, one shot.
Nice.
And it should also be a one
Back up,
shot.
Severus. Thank you.
Yep, Earthquake is a one shot. I wonder if I'll be able to challenge Skylab at the end of this. Well, I know I have to go fight Norman. I know I'm gonna have to train up guard jump before or after I get that badge.
Hypnosis. Ew.
Who has hypnosis now?
It's my loaded.
Ew.
This breeder sucks. It's really annoying. Serene Grace. Dunsparce. My loaded with hypnosis. Where does he get off?
Josh 2 is now level 53.
You have to give it to me so I can throw it, puppy. Not gonna give it to me, are you?
Maybe not.
It's looking like no. But if I let it go, he's gonna shove it in my face. Test puppy. See, I let it go.
And after that, I'm gonna swap to Grab Boater to level that up.
Where's the squeaker at?
Who knows?
What do you do now? Just go to sleep? Okay. The puppy attacks are real. You know what? Maybe I should give you Toxic while I'm fighting this Lissy. You having fun, puppy?
That's poison, go.
You having fun messing with me while I'm streaming?
Sounds like he's having the time of his life.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. Nice crit, Jellicent.
No, okay, yeah. Superman 64, payback, robot therapy.
Trying not to have to go back and forth to the Pokemon Center. It's looking like it's just not unavoidable while level grinding Jellicent because I keep running out of water spouts.
Which means Superman 64 is now level 55. After this one. Yep, level 55, there we go. Time to save state, just to be sure. Just in case something weird happens, I don't lose it. You never know what may happen at this point.
True. Be toxic over Will-O-Wisp for now, because it'll help me kill Blitzy faster without having to burn through all my water spouts. Okay, bless you, just don't use Heal Bell. Just take the damage
So
and
use
die.
Heal Bell?
Huh?
So use Heal Bell?
No, absolutely not. It did Heal Bell. Use counter, Blissey. Use counter. You know you want to. No, this isn't gonna work. It has Heal Bell and aromatherapy.
Lantern's still proving pretty useful at this point in the game. With rain boosted surfs. Yes, please. I would love a move to take down Chansey. Quite literally.
Take takedown. So this Blissey has counter, aromatherapy, and heal bell.
That
I
sounds
have not
toxic.
seen its fourth move yet.
Maybe it doesn't have one.
That is entirely possible. Hi, puppy. Bringing me another toy.
Luckily, we are one-shotting everything. So I'll heal after this battle.
Alright, I have one rare candy, so this might be the last run I have to do for them. Thank you for save stating, Severus. I appreciate you. Can you get this off of my laptop, please? Come on, puppy. What are you doing?
Well, it's a good thing he didn't click the load save state button.
Yeah, that would have sucked big time. Like, immensely.
But he save stated for you, so now you have a backup at least.
Yep. No biting. No biting, puppy. No biting. You know better.
That's the go into discharge on the deer line does this kill. Yes, it will. Of course, means I can save surfs.
Yeah,
The
I'm still looking
throttle.
at you.
And this should be a guaranteed level 55 the very next time. And I'm gonna keep the takedown for the next Lissy. Being able to one-shot that is going to be crucial. Never mind, discharge was a roll, but cool, thank you.
Brett Water Spout did not kill Blissey.
Ooh. Actually, wait, that's probably a good thing.
Alright, you are now level 69, which means I can use a rare candy, and you'll be caught up
Nice.
to the team. So I can go ahead and sweep Marlin with Venusaur.
Nice.
It's just so broken. Don't I have a leftovers?
I don't know.
No, I have a black sludge. That's what
It's
I was
also
thinking
raining
of.
on this route, which is pretty nice.
You can have the Mystic Water. Power up your water spouts. Alright, Marlin, here I come.
Once I hit level 60, I'm gonna go challenge Norman, and then I'm gonna go challenge, or try to go through Skylar's gym.
Mm-hmm. I just found something.
What'd you find?
When I entered the gym, I see a Pokeball that was hidden.
Oh.
What item could that be? A sea incense. Not bad, but not great. Considering I already have the Mystic Water.
Yeah.
Can I run under here? No.
Didn't you get it, like, stupidly late into the game, the Mystic Water?
Yeah, the Mystic Water was literally in this same city.
That doesn't make that much sense, but okay.
Yeah, they really don't want you powering up water moves, I guess.
It's like, you get the Miracle Seed and Charcoal. Like, Miracle Seed is before the second gym, and the Charcoal is... You can get it before the third gym.
Yeah.
But Mystic Water, that's still covered. Synchro noise, but it doesn't affect Tesla. Imagine.
Only psychic types. Oh
Actually,
yeah, this
not only
gym's full of ace trainers. Ooh. Well, not only psychic types, but only the same type as the user. But most of the monsters that learn it are psychic.
Psychic or normal?
Yeah.
Or your Umbreon, because the entire evolution gets it, meaning it's completely useless.
Yep.
I know.
I was literally like, I'm gonna use my Metagross. He has Thunder Punch. First Pokemon that I find is a Lantern. It's like, well, I'm not gonna Thunder Punch that.
I got you covered.
Okay, Empoleon can get Thunder Punched. And with the attack boost, it should one-shot. Hooray.
Okay, where is Darwin? Cool.
Alright, and you're definitely dying to a Thunder Punch. Kabutops. There's no way you're eating this.
Why does this thing survive an Ice Beam? Yeah, no shot at my chance in my Glaceon. I think I may have to take off the Lucky Egg and give it back to Nevermelt Ice.
Just so it can one-shot them.
And
Ace Trainer Melina sent out an Azumarill.
ooh, nice.
Metagross, use Thunder Punch. It lives.
Time out. Go kick his ass. Yes, it one. Ice beam one shots with the Never Melt Ice. Cool. Ice Shard also one shots with the Never Melt Ice, so I think I will need to do a few loops, but this is the safest option.
Nice.
And it's also more effective than going back to Drift though.
Mm-hmm.
Because overall I can get more.
Not the rain boosted skull. Go away.
Did it burn?
No. So I just meteor mashed it again and it died.
Ooh.
Now I sent in a Poliwrath, which I will also Thunder Punch.
I've still got a lot of room to do because I'm 2 gems away.
I tried to make a substitute, but it was too low. Now it's just trying to raw focus punch me. It gave up. And I loaded. Oh, why did you live?
Who knows?
Luckily, you don't hit nearly as hard as Wolverine does. Or I might have lost Metagross there. Yeah, fuck off, Melina. You and your Pokemon,
Yep.
I hate all of you.
How Glaceon is just naturally bulky
Yes.
for some reason.
It also just naturally hits extremely hard.
Yeah, the biggest thing I was lacking was the speed. Because I
Really,
accidentally misclicked, thought I lost Glaceon, and then it took 60 HP from a critical hit outrage from Kangaskhan.
Sheesh. Yeah, it's really bulky and hits really hard. It's just really slow and has the worst typing in the game. It's really its only.
Defensive typing in the game.
Well, yeah.
In my opinion, Bug is a little bit worse.
Defensively, but it actually resists stuff. There's just not a lot of bulky
Oh,
bug
it's
types.
all around the worst type. Worst type all around.
I don't know. Being super effective
Holy
on
shit.
Psychic and Dark is pretty good.
True, but it's
That's 2 of the best types in the game. Consistently since Gen 2. Okay, I gotta be careful not to get hard locked here. I remember that can happen.
it's the Pokemon coverage. It has a lot of good ones, but it also has an extreme amount of bad bug types.
I definitely just did it.
What'd you do?
Locked myself. I have to leave the gym and come back. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, cool. I did it right.
I also learned that my Glaceon will even survive a critical hit double edge from Kangaskhan. I didn't want to know that, but I now know that.
I got to go this way with this one.
Thank you, Earth Power, for being a godson. That means I start. Go kill this thing. Thank you. Thank you, Darwin. Which now means I just have 2 more Pokemon to train up. That being Garbodor and the... I forget its name. Probopass.
I can see he means a lot to you.
That is not good. Whoa, that is different. That is extremely different.
Did he use Psychic?
No, I got the Chansey to come out second.
Oh. That's never happened to me for any breeder. That's really interesting, actually.
Also, it used Psychic, and I realize I am now dead to a critical hit Psychic. Because honestly, that is not great. That is not great at all.
No. That's pretty scary. Oh god.
What?
Whew. Critical hit flamethrower from Slowbro almost killed my Metagross. We're gonna switch to Jellicent. And spam Toxic Hex. Oh, you're neutral to this. I'm gonna water spout you.
Oh.
A Relicanth. Almost
But yeah,
killed.
the fancy. This is the second time it came in second.
That
It is
hits
so
me a
bizarre.
lot. Oh, screw you. I did surf and he switched into Vaporeon. Rude.
Ooh.
And then Vaporeon dodged my Toxic. That's nice. There we go. Wish Protect Vaporeon! Yay! I love that for you, NPC. I love that for you. Please die.
Is that Marlin?
Huh?
Is that Marlin or just a random trainer?
There's a random trainer in the gym.
That's just a random trainer?
Yeah, he has a Wish Protect Vaporeon.
Ooh.
Or Scald.
Why is that doing? Why is Psychic doing so much?
Chimico is actually surprisingly strong.
Okay, cool. It gets to level 60 after this. Please get me away from you.
Surf, Tweety. Ride the waves.
And Superman 64 is now level 60.
Nice.
Which means now I just need to get my Probopass up to that level, and we'll be good to go.
Actually, I think I did lock myself in it.
Ooh. Well, you lock yourself in the gym?
Yeah, this gym has, like, a specific way if you do the puzzle, it'll lock you and you can't do anything.
Oh, so you have to go back.
Yeah. probably use that save state.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
I
like
doubt
you can't get
Pokemon
back
is-
either.
That seems like a very glaring oversight.
Yeah. Yeah, you tried
Okay,
to
this
predict my Venusaur switch, you jerk. But I got thick fat.
this Provo Pass training is going very smoothly.
Nice.
I'm not having this instant brushes with death.
Tentacruel. Sludge is not what I meant to click. I meant to click Earth Power. Because you resist that. Don't be poison jabbing my Venusaur. I should give someone an electric move. Because there's no way that Marlin doesn't have a Gyarados. Oh wait. Duh. Metagross has Thunder Punch. Hopefully it doesn't have Earthquake. Omastar. More like Giga Drain Star. Gotcha.
Tamako is dead.
Oh, speak of the devil. It's a
What?
Gyarados. One of his gym trainers has one.
Nice. Probably not so nice, but you found one.
And it's Dragon Dancing. I healed my Metagross because it was dying, and then it started Dragon Dancing. So, I'm gonna Sleep Powder you before I switch. Yeah, especially since you're doing Earthquake. Yeah, fuck that. Good night.
Oh, okay.
Now I
Wow,
just need you to not get a first turn wake, please.
Why is Chimecho so stupidly strong? I really could have been punished for a crit multiple times, but I got out scot-free.
Lucky, lucky. Thank you for staying asleep, Gyarados. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's a really good thing that Chimecho doesn't like to use that.
The Psychic.
Yeah, otherwise I'd be in a much bigger pickle.
Yeah, because if that Gyarados woke up with +1, there's a very good chance he would have one-shot my Metagross. And I noticed that when they sent it in on my Venusaur, it didn't lower my Venusaur's attack. And I'm not trying to deal with Moxie Gyarados at +1. So I'm really glad it just stayed asleep. Because that would have sucked. Also, I don't think I'm locked. I think I figured out what I'm supposed to do. Do that.
And what would that be?
This.
Actually, don't I have a magnet, now that I think about it.
Haha, I made it to Marlin.
Oh, you're at Marlin now?
Yep, I'm right in front of him.
Nice, nice. I'm about to go fight Norman.
Good luck.
Probably make sure I have my EV like cool. I do.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Porygon 2 can wall everything that you can do, but still, good luck.
And I have Nasty Plot.
And you have Nasty Plot.
Here we go.
Heal everybody up to full. And, yeah, Metagross, let's get cracking. Give Marlin this work.
And special attack boost.
Oh,
Why
that's
is this
so
hero
nice.
faster? Oh, that did nothing.
I don't like that at all.
What?
He led with a Polytoad.
Instant rain?
Instant rain. It might be okay. I know he's probably going to have a Kingdra if he's doing instant rain, but I have Altaria for that. Dragon Fairy is one hell of a combination. So, there's something like it.
There's a gut feeling of mine that says that might have Hurricane. If it's a Kingdra.
Yeah. I mean, that would be fine, though. Altaria could take the hit. Luckily, it's a bulky bond. Yeah. Your Polytoad's an asshole, and I hate it. I know what you were trying to do, Marlin. Alright,
When
here
you
comes
two only take
Jellicent.
20 damage from their close combat from the Tauros.
Sheesh. It's pretty good.
Ah, yeah, slacking. I know if I just heal off the first one, I'm safe.
Alright, get in there, Venusaur. Eat this Shadow Ball for breakfast. Yep, that did not even hurt. And we're gonna Giga Drain you. Hopefully one shot, but
And I'm
probably
gonna kill
not.
the second one just to be sure because I have determined to recharge. Cool. And you're faster, great.
Oh, you curse-bodied my Giga Drain? Really?
Oh, that could be annoying.
Yeah. I have to Earth Power it now. At least until it wears off. Luckily, he had a Citrus Berry, so I'll take some turns off of it, or waste some turns, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's recovering,
Pichu is
so I'm
turning
really
Norman.
annoyed now.
Yeah, Porygon has turned Norman into a joke.
Porygon has turned a lot of
Like,
people into jokes.
All
Go
of the
to
joke.
sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little Pringles man.
Okay, Norman has been defeated.
Alright, let's switch into Metagross.
Which means I need to go readjust my move pool a bit for this gym.
Good to stay asleep, so it won't Shadow Ball me. Thunder Punch, please one shot. Rest in peace, Jellicent. What else you got, Marlin? So far, the real ace gym leaders were Tate and Liza. Switch out on Caracosta into Venusaur, because I don't trust it to not have Earthquake.
Careful! Be careful!
He did Aqua Tail.
I was about to say that they might have Shell Smash.
That would have been scary.
Because it gets it, and it has Sturdy.
Yep, that's why I'm sleep powdering first. Because he wasted his free time.
You're gonna miss one of these days. You're gonna miss one of these days of it.
Oh, I've messed with it many times. Venusaur is just broken, so I just do it again. Alright, and then we 4 times super effective Giga Drain you. That should take you down to Sturdy.
Assuming it has
Yep.
it.
Yeah, he had it. Naturally, you get a first turn Wake, but you wasted it trying to do Stone Edge and missing. Why do you have a Kristoff Berry? I hate you. He missed Stone Edge, and then he had a Q-Stop Berry and hit the second one. It's like, this
It's
is annoying. That was just annoying. Like, why?
Why not?
Hey, that's a Pokemon you have, not me. I don't have that Pokemon. Tentacruel, go to sleep. I had a huge feeling that Venusaur was going to sweep Marlin. Like, I kind of knew this was going to happen. And sure enough, here we are. Venusaur has been above 200 health this entire battle. And its max is 255. The most damage it took was from the Caracosta that brought it down to 197. And then the Black Sludge put me at 205. Oh, you're rocking a Black Sludge on your Tentacruel too. It's too bad it's asleep and getting Earth powered. Or that might worry me. Goodbye, Tentacruel.
Gym leader's busy. Come back and have that.
Here, have a sludge. Oh yeah, you gotta fight Chorus again, don't you? Did you do that part yet?
No, I forgot about that part. Great.
Yeah, you gotta fight his, like, mechs.
I've got nothing better to do.
Bro, why do you have a B-Barrel? Why did they give you this?
Do not ever underestimate Bebo.
I'm gonna kill it in one Gigi Drain. It died in one Giga Drain. I think that my estimations of B-Barrel were right on point.
Oh, it's a Whimsicott and a Zumaro.
Yeah, that's the fairy trainer, remember? Isn't that where you wiped the last one?
No, that was where I lost everyone but Volcarona.
Right. Alright, 8th gym
And then
badge
Volcarona.
retrieved.
Nice.
He gave me Wave Crash. It's a good physical water move. It's too bad my Azumarill is dead.
Moonblast and the Stoutland. Interesting.
I love how it just
That didn't do that much.
water and swims away.
Gotcha. And he has an eject button. That's annoying. And that Grumble is mildly threatening, but only mildly.
And before Azumarill belly drums.
It can't.
I know.
Like, it quite literally can't. Okay, Superman 64.
Do you
Go.
think Team Plasma is bad? I said no on my regular run, so I want to see what he says if I say yes. They're bad, so you fight them, but first, you gotta say that in your own words. When you do, you'll understand better what you want to do, what you're hoping for. I don't know if that guy is laid back or just irresponsible. What a jerk.
And try attack one-shot Gramble, and this Azumarill is paralyzed again.
It looks like we're both about to fight Chorus. I'm on the second to last fight with him. With no fire types, so that's lovely.
Ooh. That could be a problem for you.
Yeah, I'm mostly probably going to be relying on Rhyperior Earthquakes.
This fairy gym leader, or I feel like I'm the fairy gym leader, but this fairy trainer shouldn't be too much of an issue.
I love how they have a Rapidash. Which I'm pretty
It's
sure is not a fairy type.
Nope. They have a Clefable. And their final whips attack. Cool.
Oh, I forgot to put on super repels. Ooh. Get away from me, Basculin. You smell like fish.
Interesting observation. Thank you for dodging that sleep powder. And crit cross poison killed the Clefable. And their Whimsicott is dead.
Nice.
Excellent. With a critical hit try attack that did not matter. Oh, they have a Mawile. Almost forgot about that one.
Oh. Well, that could be a little scary. If they knew what to do with it.
I don't have that many good switch-ins, do you? That's annoying. Actually, wait, the best thing to do is keep you two in, get it with a tri-attack,
Kill me, bro.
and then go back into Stoutland.
Okay, now that I beat Marlin, Team Plasma should be over near that Crustle. Just blocking my way in here. Or do I meet Colress at Route 22? I don't actually remember. I know I'm supposed to get the item that moves the Crustle from him. Yeah, he's not here. Well, what's his name told me to check Route 22, so maybe I should listen to him.
Wait, who, Marlin?
No, not Marlin. It was Hugh. Or Auragard.
I gotcha.
Yeah, Aura told me. Okay. I might still have no fire types, but this team's looking pretty solid. Rhyperior, Venusaur, Metagross, Jellicent, Venomoth.
Could be solid.
And somebody else whose name is escaping me. Altaria.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, looky there.
What would that be? Oh, Terrakion.
It appears that it's time to fight Terrakion. Alright, Venusaur, you're probably like the absolute perfect thing to do this. So... Oh, it's Colress. Protect a Pokemon from the flames of a human conflict. Do you plan on confronting Team Plasma? I mean, duh.
I am mashing the B button as hard as I can.
There we go. I could have sworn he battles me here, but I guess not. I guess he waits for me to get on the boat. Thanks, Colress. Alright, Terrakion. Let's get it. Alright, go to sleep. You know the drill. Oh, I guess you don't know the drill. Because I missed. He did Calm Mind.
Hmm.
Oh. Why are you special? It's a weird flex for a Terrakion.
Indeed.
He did Calm Mind and then Earth Power. Alright, now I just spam sludges at you
Yeah, no show, what's up?
to lower your health.
TM89 U-turn.
Nice.
Who gets it? No one on my team. Volcaron almost certainly gets it, if I remember correctly.
No Terrakion that time isn't over yet. To sleep.
Hey, it's YouTube algorithm doing its work. What's up?
Gotta love the algorithm. Hello there, no show. I think you'll survive one more sludge. No crit, Venusaur.
Dude, what?
Thank you. Oh no, I can't run away. I was totally gonna do that. Good night, Terrakion.
My favorite would be the Kyle, easily.
My favorite Pokemon is Alakazam, 100%.
But you've got Geokin in the back.
Stop waking up,
How's the
Terrakion.
Terrakion battle going?
Actually,
Ooh,
he's
that's a good
going
one.
really well. His health is super low. He just keeps waking up. He's doing no damage because for some reason he's doing Calm Mind and Earth Power. Which is like
Special Terrakion, that's interesting.
so strange.
But yeah, Slowpoke's a good choice.
Oh yeah, I love the Slow Twins. I love that whole line.
Okay, I think I go into Skylar's gym as is.
Ultra Ball, go.
Actually, like the B. Did that ever reset? That's not like it did for the. 1 second.
You love Flow King? Yeah, me too. I love Slowbro and Slow King. I'm really happy they're running amok in the Gen 8 meta right now.
Oh, and Gen 8 goes too obnoxious.
Gotta love the teleport buffs.
Also fixed the killing thing, so the display should be more accurate than what I'm actually running, because I noticed it stalled on an earlier one.
Brachion, why do you gotta be a jerk? You're not doing any damage. You're not scary. Just stay in the Pokeball. You're like 30 levels lower than me, dude.
But that would be too simple. I know I have an expert belt somewhere, but where?
Literally not even
Do I?
rolling. Use Rock Slide. And it did not much more than Earth Power.
Time to check the box.
Well, I think I'm at the point where I can start using timer balls, honestly.
Maybe. I knew I had an extra belt.
Yes! First timer ball. Yep, I got it.
Nice.
Spoken of in legend, this Pokemon uses phenomenal power to destroy a castle in its efforts to protect Pokemon.
Wow.
It's quite the Pokedex entry, Terrakion. I'll call you Terry. Actually, it'll be Terra. Terra makes more sense.
Okay, yeah, I do have to go battle, of course. Something tells me, doesn't he have like a fire steel type mech, now that I think about it, in this raw mech?
I don't know the types of his mechs at all. I would say maybe.
Because I have 2 Pokemon with 50s, so it's close enough.
I just spammed Earthquake on them.
But I have the perfect Pokemon for that.
Alright, I haven't looked at these two either. Not a
Wait,
bad nature for Solrock. It's a calm nature.
Ooh.
Delibird is bold, which could be worse. I mean, you do have Nasty Plot and Air Slash, so Ice Beam would go
Yeah,
well
the
on you.
Delibird. I don't know what they did to Delibird in this, but it seems nuts.
Yeah, I was about to say, these buffs they gave it are kind of crazy. That is an amazing nature for you. The Terrakion is hasty.
Ooh.
Speed boost, defense lower. So that is a very good option to fall back on should I need to.
And time to go fight Chorus. I got up my Garchomp just in case.
Justice together.
Yep, he has 2. In Challenge Mode, he has a full team of these.
Oh.
Ah, level. They're around my level.
Alright, let me prepare for the plasma ship.
Critical hit Earthquake, there goes one. Oh yes, Mecha Tyrannosaur.
Who's so big that he doesn't even fit on the frame.
Holy shit.
What happened?
Boy, that was close. That was way too close.
Oh gosh, it had Ice Punch?
Yep. And it took my Garchomp down to 26 HP.
Jeez.
It lived!
I was about to say, at least the rough skin killed him.
Yeah.
And Garchomp survived.
Yeah, that would have been a very embarrassing way to lose Garchomp. But back to Driftbell I go, because I need to go grab some more items. Or rather, some more moves.
Can I catch this Crustle? No, I can't. I already have a Dwebble. But if I didn't... So this Crustle is a static encounter. And I'm pretty sure it, like, fights you.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep, it attacked me. That group of Crustals didn't do this to Colress. Back up. Back up, puppy. Hello, puppy. How are you? Weren't you napping?
Maybe those crystals have something against you.
Yeah, what did I do to them? Is it because I'm not using Dwebble?
Maybe.
Hi, puppy.
Okay, Cuckoo. On my way to the World Tournament to go grab numbers and stuff.
Alright, I think that I am done. After you fight Chorus. Oh wait, you fought him already. I think that I am done for the day. And also I have to go do something.
Alright. I'm gonna go get my moves set up real quick so I can at least remember what I'm doing.
Sounds like a plan. I've located the ship, and I think that's a great place to stop. You know, I'll start next time on the ship.
Next stream, I'm going to Skyla, which I just got an idea. Gravity and Zap Cannon. Overkill, but it might be a funny strategy.
Alright, the plank's down. I'm gonna go ahead and save.
Cool.
Awesome. But yeah, good stream. I got Venusaur and Venomoth and Jellicent caught up to the rest of the team.
Good.
You know, without dying.
Yeah, that's the part that's been getting you. Whether it's the getting hit by the random breeders or just someone critting.
Yep. I'm petting my puppy. He's like right here off camera sleeping. See if I actually can. He's like right here next to me.
I completely forgot this thing got cursed.
What thing? Probopass?
No, Gaboter.
Oh. That's pretty good for him.
Recycle, roll out, clear small, clean, sludge, rock blast, slow. Stockpile small spikes, toxic spikes. Nah, it's useless for the gym. Or double edge. Garciel and double edge. Okay, pain split instead of payback. Cool. That should be everything. Alright, I'm gonna save state. Alright, next time we're going to be fighting Skyla. Looking forward to that. Together. And just turn off the stream.
next time I'll be fighting all of Team Plasma. So
Oh, you get.
that'll be a battle
Yeah,
to
you
tune
got.
in. That'll be a stream to tune into because
That'll be a long one.
yeah, that one's rough. That last Team Plasma push is rough.
I think I just have to go as fast as I can.